Hello, Familia. Hello. Let's put this hair back first. Let's start with this. Wait, what are we doing? What are we doing? I was thinking we have the new Maybelline Plump and Glow foundation, and it reminds me of the Skin Tint, the Super Stay Skin Tint. They both give me that very glowy vibe, and we want to know, are they the same? Are the textures the same? Are the shades the same? So let me give you the tea. Hi, my name is Magdalene Janney. If you are new, welcome to the family. Don't forget to subscribe. Join, because I'm here Mondays and Thursdays. Hi. And also, I will have everything tagged I use here in the video. If you see pop-ups, those are the product tags that I'm using. If you click and shop on those tags, it does help my channel out tremendously. But of course, no pressure. I will also have everything tagged and linked in the description box. Let's start with priming. I really love this Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. It is by far one of the grippiest primers out here. It's not like too sticky. And the way I like to press it is like this. I like to press these sticky primers because if you rub it like this, it'll move your skincare because it is sticky. But when you press it, you get that really stickiness and everything's just intact. It also gives you a nice hydrating look. And as always, we're gonna let this dry down and let it get sticky. Hold on, I need a little bit of lip balm. I've been loving the Rock Lip Luminizer thingy. It is so good. It gives you like a bit of a plump. It does sting a little bit, but it gives your lips like a juicy sort of look, you know? We know the Super Stay Skin Tint. This went viral because it gives very serum foundation with great coverage, but it's not heavy. It's not like the Super Stay line that, you know how it has that matte dry down feel, which is why I love it. It's truly one of my favorites. I do love the shade 220. Actually, let's shake her up. 220 is under the warm category, but on my skin tone, it does transfer a little bit olive warm, which tends to work. Let's add a little line right here, right? You can see it. You see that glow? And Maybelline just released the Plump and Glow. This is the Plump and Glow foundation. It has niacinamide, so it's more skincare glowy looking, but it has good pigment and it provides great coverage. That's why I'm like, these are very similar. So it does provide some skincare with that niacinamide. This is also the shade 220. So the shade 220 in both, they're pretty much the same. You can see this one is moving already. She's a little thick. She's a thick girl, look. And she's not moving. And that's surprising because when I reviewed this, I felt like it was more of a thinner texture. But you see, it's moving a little bit. It's moving a little bit. I really like for you to see how it initially goes on the hand, just so you guys have a good visual. This one looks thinner, but also the applicator, the way you apply it, you can really apply it in a thin way versus this, you're like pumping it out, you know? Both of these are about $10 to $12. They're both available at Ulta, Walmart, all the drug stores. So let's see. Are we sticky? Yeah, you see that stickiness? This is how you want your primer to be when you use it. I always start and never have my brushes together. Let's use the IT Cosmetics brushes because why not? You know what? Let me clean my hand off. We're gonna start off with the new Plump and Glow. I am medium to tan skin tone. I do have a neutral undertone. I can go a little bit in the olive side. So this is why this works. This tends to oxidize. You guys know how the drugstore is. This texture is thin. You see, it's applying in a very thin manner. This is how I remember it. I have like a plan. You guys always tell me I would like to see reviews without me using powders. So I'm like, fine, we're gonna set our skin with the new Morphe. This is supposed to be, well, you guys already saw my review. This is supposed to be like the aerosol bottle setting sprays, but we're gonna really see how this works. I'm not gonna set my skin down today. Wow, look, this looks like skin. We're just gonna use cream products and we will see. Okay, this is very thin, very lightweight. It does feel like, I would give it more of a Skin Tint vibe. Feel? Yeah, damn, this looks like skin. By the way, you guys, I've been using hydroquinone for my melasma, my manchas, so that's why if you see them looking super light, it's because they're finally Lightening up, girl. Skin looks like skin. You could barely detect this. Look at this. Versus here. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, let's clean up the hand. Let's use 220 of the Skin Tint. I want to use maybe like, no, a little more. Like this much? I'm trying to use like the same amount. And this feels thin too. You saw how it moved with my hand? Wow, this is thin. Oh yeah. This is giving me more like a little bit. Wow, these feel so freaking similar. I was not expecting that. Like, Maybelline, did you release two of the same things? No, just kidding. Okay, this one is giving a little more glow. This was giving like more of a natural glow. Like it's hugging the skin more. This has like these glow particles in the bottle. You can see it here. And you can see that on the skin. Okay, I see. Oh, I see the difference. This is giving, it could potentially give Tin Man, Tin Woman. This is giving your skin, but better. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me look. Wait, I didn't get my nose this side. My nose this side. You guys, it is pouring outside. You know, it doesn't rain here in LA all like that. Damn. Okay. Okay, let's see. This is the Plump and Glow. This is the Super Stay. Oh, I see the difference. Okay. I was kind of thinking, do I see the difference? Plump and Glow is, you see how it adheres to your skin well? It hugs your skin. It doesn't look like anything's kind of sitting on top. And Super Stay, it is hugging the skin, but you see those glow particles? You can kind of see them sitting on top of the skin. It gives the illusion of a natural skin type glow, but it's the particles in the product versus the Plump and Glow. It's good to know these are different. They're similar, but different, right? You can even see it here. Like this looks like skin versus like performative skin. Just kidding, but look, damn, I really love this thing. I guess I never saw this sort of, you know, the particles in there as much. When you're comparing it to something different, you can really see the difference. I'm liking this. I think this, if you have textured skin, if you have big pores, this kind of smooths that skin out. It's not going to be completely smooth because it's not a smoothing foundation or pore blurring foundation, but it complements your skin more, I would say, than this one. This one, it gives more full coverage too. Let's see. They both feel the same, like lightweightness on the skin. I don't know if that's a word, but you know what I mean. It feels wet, but they both do feel like they're gonna adhere to the skin. It is 9 o'clock. Let's sit around for like 10 minutes and see how it dries down. And I do want to build it just to see how it's gonna look, okay? BRB. It is 9:17. It's been about 8 minutes or so. Yeah, it's dried down, it adheres. You can see here how much more glowy we look with the Skin Tint versus here it's that natural skin glow. The only thing I will say, I think this does provide more coverage. Let's try to build her up and see what we can do. Because the Plump and Glow is thin in texture and it is supposed to be like skin-like, let's add this much and let it dry down. Yeah, this is nice. I like it. Add a little here. I missed a little bit right there. When you build on top of already dried down foundation, you can see how well the foundation builds. Sometimes it won't build, and sometimes it does build to get more of a full coverage, especially if you have scars and discoloration. The idea is that we can build, you know? While we let this dry, let's get some of the Skin Tint. Let me get like a little bit because we know this is thicker. Let me use another finger. This one has more of a scent too, the Skin Tint. I think I need a little more here. So far, what do you guys see? And which one do you like more? I was really thinking these were honestly gonna be the same. I was like, do we have the same thing just in different packaging? You know how that is. But no, these are very different. Surprisingly different. And then here, let's blend. I think I put a little too much. Let me get rid of some. I feel like with this one too, the Plump and Glow, once it dries down onto your skin, some of the pigment does remove. So we will see. Yeah, you can still see my melasma come through. Blend it like this. And then kind of blend it around. Okay. Now we're gonna get this one. This is the comparison I didn't know we needed. No lie, I have not seen anyone do this comparison. I've seen people do the Lumi Matte comparison, but Lumi Matte and Plump and Glow, to me, even the titles are different. So I'm like, we know those are different, right? Okay, we have Skin Tint, Plump and Glow. Ooh, okay. Let's use the first round of the Morphe setting spray. This is the Life Proof setting spray. It's supposed to set your skin down like those aerosol bottles. Let's see. And it doesn't feel like it. You know how it's like those bottles have that sticky feel? So let's just see how, we'll really know at the end of the day. It has like this nice mist. It's nice, it's nice, it's nice. So what I'm gonna do is finish up my face and then be back. Again, I'm not gonna use any powders today, so BRB. Just blend out a little bit. I added just cream bronzer and blush, right? Now let's do a second set. Make sure we are set down. This is basically gonna replace our powder for the day. This setting spray, it goes on wet, but I really feel like it dries on your skin down, kind of like powder would. I don't know, that's just the feeling I get right now. By the way, I'm using the new Charlotte Tilbury concealer. I did review it in the video before this one. You guys, I'm so excited because we don't know how this is gonna turn out. I kind of want to do a tap test and see how good this is. I don't want to do my entire face because, you know, we're still wear testing. Let me see, let me see. Yeah, the skin looks good. Before we even do that, this is the side with the Plump and Glow. We're nice and glowy. And this is the Skin Tint. What do you think right now? Let me know. Let's check here. Oh, look, no transfer. This setting spray is legit then. A little bit, like a tiny bit, but you can't even see it. Yeah, it does have like this dry down, not of dry in your, like not hairspray dry. It's like this air dry, but then the skin isn't dry. Like it still feels kind of wet, but it feels like it's not gonna move. Okay. I do feel like the skin here is much smoother, my pore area, than the Skin Tint. Look, you can just see much more texture here. Here looks smoother. Wow. Wow, that's news to me. But let's wear, of course, let's go in front of the window. It is raining, so it is a little bit gray, but you will be able to have like that window viewpoint. I'll see you at the window. Here we are in front of the window. It is very gray, but you get the vibes. Okay, this is the Skin Tint. Do you see that like glow that comes with the product? It's not bad, right? You can see my pores a little more visible. You'll always see pores, especially when we don't wear powders. Powders tend to give us also a flawless look, and it does fill in pores nicely, right? So that's why the skin doesn't look as smooth, because it's real skin. Here we have the glow, oh my God, what is it called? Glow and Pump. The Pump and Glow? Plump and Glow? Does my skin look plumped? I feel like it does. It does look smoother. You can't see texture in my pores, but I don't think you can see it as much as you see it here, right? And that setting spray, I think, is gonna help us today a lot. But yeah, this is it. Let's wear and see how it goes. Familia, I'm back. Oh, she's greasy. It is 6:30. It's been about 8-9 hours that we've had both of these bad boys on. I did get some footage twice today in the car because I wanted you to see how the skin was looking in daylight. Here on this side is the Plump and Glow. You can see here it's a bit smoother. The other side, which is Super Stay Skin Tint, you can see that glow and a little more texture. I feel like that's what we've been looking at all day. Same about an hour later, or maybe half an hour later, I wanted to show you the sun had peeked out after the rain. The skin, you can see the slight difference on both sides with no powder. Here we have Plump and Glow, no touch-ups. Here we have the Viral Superstay Center. Ooh, okay. I have always loved this one, but I really think these are different. They are very similar in the sense that you're gonna always have this nice glow to your skin, right? This has these particles that accentuate texture on your skin. I never really realized that until today. This one is going to provide less coverage and a skin-like glow. This foundation is a skincare foundation, so it is going to look a lot more natural on your skin. As we can see today, all day long, we've seen just how beautiful the skin is. The skin truly looks like skin, especially because we didn't wear powders. Like I said, powders will make things look a lot better and hold longer and better, right? Here, you can see my texture, which is not bad. I have texture. I don't use filters or anything, but wow, I'm just in shock. These could be like sisters. For sure, this is very lightweight. If you don't like a lot of makeup, if you don't like too much pigment, this is gonna be for you. You can see here my hyperpigmentation. You can see it. This will provide you more coverage with that natural glow. It just will accentuate a lot more texture because of those glow particles. Which one do I pick? This one's hard. I would definitely pick this one, but I would have to add and build onto my hyperpigmentation because it does provide a very lightweight, natural skin coverage. If you like a little more coverage, but still that lightweight look and feel, this definitely is for you. Like I told you guys, because we only use Morphe spray, we are very greasy. Let's tap the skin. Oh my God, look, I didn't transfer that much. Wow, damn, this setting spray is legit. Here, let's go here. Like the, you know, the T-zone's always a mess. Yeah, you see there's more transfer there. But no lie, it's not bad, considering. Damn, Morphe really did their thing with this one. Yeah. Also, don't mind my lips here. We are gonna transfer because I don't have any powder. So this definitely does replace powder pretty well. I really like that there's no separation. I was wearing my robe today and it was like touching my neck, but you can see here, nothing really separated. And today is a good makeup day. I mean, super natural, super quick, straight to the point, but I'm feeling it. So let me know your thoughts about this. Did you know you needed this comparison? Because I did not. These are very similar, but different. Do you see the differences? Have you tried both of these? What are your thoughts? Let me know if you like this one more or this one more. Which one do you think performed better on my skin? And this is it, Familia. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. Again, I will have everything tagged here on screen and down below. Please feel free to click on all my links and tags. It does help me out tremendously. And again, I love you. Please don't forget to subscribe right here so you don't miss out on any videos on Monday and Thursday.